At a time when some resources are still scarce, a group effort here is working to let the deaf community know that help is available. It's a building that hasn't had their doors open for some time, but with some supplies still hard to come by, they made an exception.
Thursday evening, I reached out to the director of the Deaf and Hard of Hearing Center and asking her, hey, can we do this here? And she immediately said yes.
Kimberly Patella is a local sign language interpreter. Although she struggled herself to get supplies earlier this week, she says that challenge is even more difficult for those who are deaf or hard of hearing.
We get a lot of our information from social media and from videos that don't always have captions. So that often leads a minority group of people, which is our deaf and hard of hearing community, out of the loop.
That sentiment also shared by Shoemaker, the executive director of All Hands On, a Georgia-based nonprofit that assists the deaf community during emergencies and disasters.
Access to communication and resources is a problem for everybody, but it's a specific struggle for members of the deaf community.
Shoemaker delivered supplies to the coastal bend after dropping off generators and other items in Houston this week. He said he was able to do it with the help of donations, but says local efforts are the backbone of these kind of movements.
Like I said, I'm just the delivery guy. The real heroes are all the deaf community members who are supporting each other during a crisis.
Several stopping by and picking up the items they need. With in-person contact limited, Patella says it was a nice change.
So far, we've had a great response from our community. It's just also so nice just to see them. We haven't seen a lot of folks since COVID started. Just so to see the community come out, that was so nice and refreshing to see some old faces and old friends.
Patella says she also credits Del Mar College, Corpus Christi Interpreters for the Deaf, and her own community for making this drive possible. Reporting in Corpus Christi, Trevier Gonzalez, Chris 6 News.